welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. I am Freddie. I am here to lead you through a fun, funky, not too funky, maybe challenging balancing practice. So as far as props go, we won't really be using anything. At least I won't be cueing anything. Please take those liberties on your own. If you know that you like to use blocks to lift the earth up to you or create a little bit of space rather, that's always an option. There is an opportunity for a baby grasshopper. So if you want to explore that, I do have tutorials on here now for either a full traditional regular baby grasshopper pose without props, or there's even a supported, more accessible version that you can check out if you want to explore the shape in your body just for fun. You can always bring a block underneath your forehead in that too. I forgot to include that in the video, but it's always an option. Okay. Let's get started. We're going to begin reclined. So come on down to your back body when you are ready. And let's come into constructive rest, meaning we're going to bring the feet as wide as the yoga mat, and the knees are going to fall in towards one another until they touch. And if that means you need to readjust, go for it. This really does bring the spine into its most natural, neutral positioning. And we're not going to spend too much time here settling in today, so take anything that you want or need. Maybe you said an affirmation for your practice, say a little prayer, anything that resonates. Whatever it is that you usually do to start your yoga practice or ritual, right? When we really bring the element of presence into our practice, we suddenly turn it into a ritual. And I love this because you can turn essentially anything into a ritual by bringing the mindfulness and the presence to it. I'm talking about your first cup of coffee for the day, right? Whenever you make that, you can turn that into something special, something more meaningful, with a little more presence. So acknowledge yourself. Acknowledge your quality of being today, whatever that is, however you're feeling. And the most challenging part, perhaps, accept it. Accept it for what it is. And this practice is going to be a huge metaphor for acceptance, because that's really, there's no way of faking a balancing pose, right? You can't fake an arm balance. So this practice, the philosophical aspect of it, is all about accepting where we are today. So begin to do that by accepting your emotions, any spiritual baggage that you may be showing up with. It's okay. It's all good. We are here now. And then nice and softly begin to separate the knees, and one leg at a time or both legs together, begin to bring them up towards the chest. Keep the shins parallel to the sky or the ceiling, and then bring your knees above your hip points. And now you can bring your arms out left to right. You can keep them long, or maybe you find cactus arms, doesn't matter. Wherever you are, let's find some soft but active twists in the lower body. So allow the knees to come over towards the left. Before they kiss the ground, engage through center and lift them back up and take them to the other side. And then move back and forth here. Maybe your low back begins to pop and crack. That's okay, as long as it's not painful, right? Mine's cracking away. But it feels like a nice release. Now begin to activate through the feet. Create that full body experience. Maybe you press your arms down to find a little leverage. And then one more to the left. Up through center, over to the right. And come back to center. Now extend the legs up long and bend the knees. You can do whatever you want with the feet here, point or flex. I'm going to point so I can stretch through the tops of the ankles, top of the foot, the shin. Keep stretching, just getting a little bit of mobility in the knees. Beautiful. Pause, come back to your twisting. This time take it over towards the right. And engage through center, maybe on an exhale, and then take it to the left. And a couple more rounds like that. Softly waking up the body. Enjoy these moments here as we are not really finding any balance, but we're allowed to sort of surrender. All right, one more to the right. And center over to the left. And come back up. Bend and extend one more time. A few more times, one more round. Beautiful. Pause. Now take your fingertips forward. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Straighten through the legs. Low boat pose. Now we're going to come up into boat pose from here. So what's it going to take? Maybe a little, let's check into the abs. Interlace your fingertips. Bring your hands up and over. And then bend through the knees. Knees are over the hips. Inhale in. Exhale, right knee towards left elbow. Extend through the right leg. Let's wake up the core. Yeah, that's going to be helpful. Come back to center. Inhale to open. And exhale to switch. Left elbow, right knee. Extend through the left toes. Come back to center. Inhale. Now keep this going. Move at a slower pace than what you want to. That's the challenging part. But when we bring our mindfulness to our mat, that's the yoga. And then come back to our focus today. Accept. Accept how this is going. Accept the experience for what it is. You're getting stronger with every lift, with every exhale. And one more to the right. And pause. Here we go. Come back to that low boat. Extend through the legs. What's it going to take? Inhale in. Exhale. Lift up. Feel free to bring the toes down. Inhale and lift. Exhale, boat pose. Let's move back and forth through low boat and regular boat. Low boat and regular boat. Low boat, regular boat. Low boat, boat. Keep going. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Wow, I was going really fast there, so do not go that fast. I got excited. Inhale to lower. And exhale. Mindfulness. I'm going to accept that for what it was. And do better. On your next uprise, pause, lower the feet. Readjust yourself, and then come into a cross-legged seat. Beautiful. Hands to your knees. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, cat round, bring your chin down. Few seated cat-cows. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. This time, inhale, open. Send your arms back as you open through the chest. Exhale, cat round. Bring the palms forward. Maybe the fingertips tap each other. Tap together. Inhale, open. Spread the arms back. Open through your chest. Reach the chin forward. Exhale, bring it all in. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it in. Pause. Palms are kissing. And then bring your hands together at your heart. Namaste. Inhale in. Exhale, right hand to your heart. Left fingertips behind. Find a twist. Feel your heart space. Inhale in. Lift a little higher. And exhale to switch. Left hand to heart. Right fingertips behind. Inhale, reach your crown towards the sky. And exhale, twist it out. Come back to center. Palms kiss. Inhale, cactus arms open through the chest. Exhale, cat round, bring it forward. Inhale, cactus arms open. Exhale. Keep that going a couple more rounds. Close your eyes. Move with your breath. 2, one more. Maybe you just began to settle in. Beautiful. Come back to seated. Lean back. Uncross your legs. Find your boat pose once again. Inhale in. Exhale, low boat. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Cross the ankles. Roll over your shins. Downward facing dog. Press into the palms. Send your booty up towards the stars. Bend the knees and pedal it out. Claw into the fingertips. Give yourself space here. So maybe you take a nice wide dog, whatever that means to you. Long ways, wide ways, doesn't matter. And then come back to a more standard shape. And nice and slowly roll yourself forward. Plank pose, nice and slowly. Crown is the last thing to reach forward. And slowly lower all the way to the belly. Untuck your toes, press into the tops of your feet. Fingertips plant left to right off of the yoga mat. Elbow tips up towards the sky. Press into your pubic bone. Inhale, lift your chest up. Chin goes forward. And exhale, roll it down. 2 more like that. Inhale, press down to rise up. Reach, keep a soft bend in your elbows. And exhale, float it down. 1 more. Beautiful. Palms plant. Curl your toes under. Make your way into a tabletop pose. Tuck your toes if they're not already. Find a sweet positioning for your hands. Claw into the earth. Bend your elbows just a little bit. Inhale in. Exhale, lift the knees, let them hover. Drag your hands back towards your toes toward your hands. 10, 9, 8, claw into your fingertips. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and smile as you lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out for 1 more moment. Inhale in. And exhale out. Softly bend through the knees. Send your hips back towards your heels. Slowly lift your hips up. Find a baby camel here. Maybe you take your left hand to your left heel or your sacrum. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale to switch, right hand down. Wherever you find, wherever you plant, it's great. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale out. Beautiful. Pause here, seated. Glutes towards heels. Take a little moment here to give your wrists a little break before we get moving. And then when you're ready, let's get going. Downward facing dog. All right, let's do that little thing that we just did again. Minus the tabletop pose. But we're going to take our little vinyasa, little dancing camel, and then up to downward facing dog. We're going to hopefully maybe find a little bit of fluidity there. All right? So when you're ready, downward facing dog, bend the knees, inhale in, push the earth away, and exhale, ripple forward, plank pose. Softly lower down to your belly. Just one of these. Fingertips come out, elbows up. Inhale, roll. Chin lifts, crown rises, and fold it down. This time, press yourself back, kneeling, lift your hips, left hand down, right arm up, baby dancing camel. Then exhale to switch. Right hand down, left arm up, inhale in. Then exhale out. Bring your palms down, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Let's go. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it up and through. Pause, knee towards nose or right tricep. Inhale, send it up and back, lengthen. Exhale, cross it over, right knee towards left tricep, and then pause. Extend through the right leg, outside edge of the foot plants. Inhale, pivot on your back foot, lift your hips up, fall in triangle. Big breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down, pivot, Open up, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee comes up and in for your low lunge. Pause here for just a moment. If you want to take a lizard, bring the right hand inside of the right foot, go for it. Wiggle your hips for just a moment. And then when you're ready, press into the sole of the right foot, coming back into our traditional low lunge. Inhale, reach for the sky. Pause here. Straighten through the right leg. Find a sense of connect here through your abdominals, yeah? And then what's it going to take to bring this right foot around, bend the knee, and come back to kneeling? That's what we're doing. So maybe you take your fingertips left to right. Lean over towards the left a little. Hover your right foot. Bring it around. Kneeling. Downward facing dog. Same thing, other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it up towards center or left tricep, whatever feels good. If you need more space, take it to the tricep. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, bring it over. Left knee towards right arm. Pause. Extend through the leg. Pivot on your back foot. Lift your hips up. Inhale and fall in triangle. Express yourself. Reach for your desires. One more inhale. And exhale, bring your desires down to your yoga mat. It's yours. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, bend the knee and bring it up and through. Plant the foot. Have a moment. Whatever your moment looks like is awesome. Cool. And then readjust your foundation. Press into the sole of the left foot. Wow, I need to cut my toenails. And when you're ready, rise up. Inhale in, biceps by the ears. Engage through center. And straighten through the left leg. Find balance, all right? I'm going to lift my left toes here. Readjust my stance. And then what are you going to do? What's it going to take to swing this leg around? Maybe you bring your arms left to right. Tilt over towards the right. Your right foot positioning is going to matter too, especially if you're just now starting. Maybe you press into the top of the foot for extra stability so you can explore with that, or keep the toes curled under, you know? So it's all about exploring and how your body better navigates these transitions. That's essentially all they are. They're transitions. All right, here we go. Hover your left foot, bring it around, boom. And I could not do that 5 years ago, even 3 years ago, right? So just trust that showing up for yourself every day, or at least as close to every day as you can get here. You can get here. And I will say, no matter what your condition, you can use props, you can do whatever you want to. I am convinced, even if you didn't have legs, I would still say you can do that. You know, like it's all about just finding that variation, finding the tools that can support you. That's all it is. That's all we're doing here. And accepting where we are along the way. That's the tough part, right? Okay, so enough of that. Sorry, I just felt like that was kind of important. Come back to your knees. Baby dancing camel whenever you're ready. Left hand down, right arm up. Inhale, hips go forward. And exhale, switch. Usually I take my hand to my heel, but today I'm really enjoying the pressing of the sacrum forward. It's giving me some extra love and letting go of some tension down there. So again, explore, inhale. Exhale to release. Okay, now we're going to come forward from this position now. So set yourself up. I'm going to move my blocks a little bit there. We're going to take this leg around and forward. All right, so let's start with the right side. I'm going to press into the top of my left foot now for extra stability. Okay, send the right leg out towards the side like we were coming into a gate pose. And then here we go. Left fingertips are going to reach over towards the left. Hover, hover, hover the right toes. Bring them forward. Plant. Bend through the right knee. Inhale, reach for the sky. Express yourself here. Sink the hips. I don't care. Exhale, bring it forward. Curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Fingertips go back, arms to your sides. Find a bend in this back leg. When you're ready, rise up, warrior three. If you would like your blocks for support here, do it. Now you have options here. You can either do warrior three and then come into standing crescent and then lift this foot up, plant the foot, and come into a twist. We'll all meet in a twist, all right? So you can either do that, right? Head into it, or if you want to do an extra challenge, let's find a dancer pose from here. Bend the left knee, point the toes up towards the sky. Left hand is going to come around, finagle, catch your foot, inside arch preferably, soft bend in your standing leg, press your right foot down to rise up. Do whatever you want with this right hand. I'm going to extend it forward. You can bring it to your heart. You can do whatever you want here. Kick the foot. Awesome. You're either in a warrior 3 or in a dancer pose, or in your standing crescent if you already went there. Okay, if you're not in your standing crescent and you want to go there, make your way, right? Bring the left leg behind the right, rise up, stretch. If you want to take this into a baby grasshopper, like I mentioned in the beginning of class, release the left foot, pivot your torso, tuck, left knee behind the right. Everybody's going to tuck the left knee behind the right, right there. Now you can either extend the foot down to rise up and twist, or plant the left palm down, right hand to left foot, catch it, and extend the leg as you lean forward and come down. Bend through the left arm, baby grasshopper, or some sort of variation. Release the foot. This is where you're going. If you're in your standing crescent, bend forward, pick up the back foot, come into your tuck, and then send the left leg around. I hope you got that. That's a lot to cue. That's why I'm going to title this intermediate. I don't ever like to label my classes as such, but you know, and accessibility teachers may jump down my throat for that, but listen, some classes just aren't meant for beginners, right? Like, we can't break down every single thing, every single class. So, sorry, hate me if you want, but here we are. Twist it out. Now, you can go right back to downward facing dog, or let's take a side plank. Wherever you are, when you're ready, right toes come down. If you're finding your side plank, lift your hips up. Push the earth away with your left hand. Big breath in. And exhale, pivot, plank pose. Take your vinyasa of choice or skip it. Inhale to rise up. And exhale to lower. Plant your palms. Send your hips back, kneeling. Feel free to find a dancing camel. I'm going to start on my right side this time. Having a little moment, right? Express yourself. And let's come back to kneeling. Let's do the other side. I apologize if I talked a lot through this practice. There's a lot of things that need to be said sometimes, so. All right, here we go. Find your stability. Send your left leg out. Like we were coming into a gate pose. If you want to take a quick one, go for it. Arms out left to right. Tilt over towards the right. Maybe you drag your toes a little bit, and then they lift off the earth. Pressing into the top of the back foot for extra stability, by the way. Cool, and then bring your foot forward. You're like, come on. Bend the knee, rise up, low lunge, express yourself. And exhale, come forward. Beautiful. Bend through, or curl the back toes under, lift the knee. Arms go down to your side. Find a soft bend, and when you're ready, lift up warrior 3. Now here we go. We have choices here, right? Let's enjoy this warrior 3. Pretend like I'm still telling you how we're going to go about this, just to give ourselves a little bit of balance on each side. Please feel free to use your blocks here and stay here. There is no right or wrong, right? So this would be, you know, the first option for any newcomers, any newbies. Keep your fingertips on your blocks and keep the leg back, right? And then you can tuck, extend, rise up, and tilt. And then fingertips can even come back down as you come up, okay? So you're doing that, or we're going to cue the dancer thing. Here we go. Bend through the back knee, point the toes up. Right hand goes around, find a soft bend in your standing leg. Catch your foot. This alone could just be a balance challenge that like goes viral on social media. Rise up. Soft bend in your standing leg. Do whatever you want with this left hand. Allow it to support you though. So you can use it as counterbalance. You can use it for more centering, coming in towards self, right? Explore. Okay. Enjoy this for a moment. Now decide where you're going to go. Either standing crescent. You could even just go there if you don't want to take the baby grasshopper, right? There's always room for exploration. I hope you're getting that now. Okay, let's release. Tuck, bring the torso back down, tuck the right knee behind the left. Plant the right palm, grab the right foot. Extend, lean, come on down. Hug the right elbow in. Yes. Find something that feels good. And then when you're ready, we'll make our way into our twist. That was not as strong, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Inhale, open. Claw into the right hand. Soften your jaw. Accept where you are. Accept how that went. Accept your process, your journey. It's yours. It's yours. It's not mine. It's not the next person's. It's not your mentors. It's not your inspirations, right? It's yours. Okay, here we go. Side plank. Whoa. Lift your hips up. Draw your rainbow with your body, with your spine. Lift, lift, lift. And plank pose. Last vinyasa, take it away. Or skip it. Doesn't matter. Or switch it up. We'll meet kneeling. And now you have an opportunity to invert. So if you would like to, please go for it. If you want to try headstand and you've never done it, we can try it together. Come over to a wall. Now, headstand takes a lot of different components that we didn't really work today. Balance is one of them, though, right? So we can explore a little bit. Now, you can do either one. I will just cue tripod because it's a little more accessible. All right. You're going to make a tripod. You're going to make a triangle with your 2 hands and the crown of your head, right? So an even triangle. Definitely an even triangle, right? So I'm going to want to bring my crown right there. Imagine I'm up against the wall. Hug those elbows in towards the midline. So notice they want to splay out. They're going to get a little bit wonky. We need to be strong in the shoulders and the arms. That's part of our base. So find your point. Find your third point. Claw into the earth. Yeah. And then lift your booty up. Curl your toes under. Lift your booty up. Now, the great thing about this one is you can bring one knee. Let's say your left knee. Bring your left knee to your left tricep, your left arm, your bent arm, right? Activate your toes. Create that full body experience so that we're not collapsing, in another area of the body. And then you can stay here or do the same thing with the right knee. Bring it onto your right shelf, your right arm. Stay here, or maybe you begin to lift the left leg up along the wall. Stay here, or maybe you lift the right leg up along the wall. And then slowly come out of it when you're ready, right? Staying in control as long as you can. And then come down. I have no idea if that was even. Okay, wherever you are. Safe travels, my friends. Safe travels back to Earth. And wrap it up. Or pause me, and come back whenever you're ready, and we're going to cool down. So, come to a nice comfortable seat. Extend the legs out long. Wiggle your toes. Bend the knees generously. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, fold. Coming back into our authenticity. Coming back to our intention or affirmation that we may have set in the beginning of class. And then nice and slowly begin to roll it up and come on down to your back body. Hug the knees into your chest. Hi, Poopsie, you waking up? My little doggy, he's out of frame, but him's waking up. All right, hug the knees. Rotate through the ankles. Stretch through the legs in any way here. Not really in any way. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, hug the right knee into the chest. Give the left leg some extension. Send it out long. Inhale. And exhale. Allow the left heel to come down to the earth. Take your right knee over towards the left. Come into a supine twist. Feel free to shimmy the hips over towards the right. Extend through the right arm. Take a moment here to wring it out. Feel the earth beneath you. It totally has your back now. I apologize if this was a messy class. I definitely could have done better with that one. It's okay. I accept. We're in this together, my friends. All right, now take your right arm over towards the left. We're going to unravel and come onto our belly with this right leg bent and out towards the side, okay? So just unravel yourself. Forearms come down to the earth. Inhale and lift. And exhale to slowly lower your chest. Now, same thing that we just did in those cobra poses. Fingertips plant left to right, elbow tips up. Let's find 3 waves here. Press your lower body down into the earth as you inhale, rise up. Meet your edge. Maybe you don't go very high. That's okay. And exhale to lower. 2 more on your own. Beautiful. Extend the right arm out in front. Press into the palm. Allow the left arm to come underneath. And that's going to be the start of your coming back to starting point. And then let's switch. Come onto your back body. Hug the left knee in. Extend the right leg out long. And on an exhale, take the knee over towards the right. Shimmy your hips over towards the left. Maybe, maybe not. And yep, bring it out. Enjoy yourself here. Maybe you're listening to the sounds around you like I am. In that case, I am hearing all kinds of insects and birds. I don't know if that's a grasshopper or a katydid. I don't know, but it sounds cool. Okay, take one more big breath here. And exhale, left arm is going to come over. Allow this to unravel you. First, come onto the forearms. Reposition this left leg into a spot that feels comfortable. Inhale in. And exhale to slowly lower down. Fingertips plant, elbow tips go up. Press down to rise up. Inhale. And take 2 more of these on your own. Nice job. Left hand goes forward, press into it, allow yourself to lift a bit. Thread the right arm underneath and allow that to be your pivoting point to coming onto your back body. Beautiful job, my friends. This time, let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide. Come into a Supta Baddha Konasana for just a moment. Right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. Feel your heart beat underneath your left hand. And notice your breath underneath your right hand. Did I say your heart under your left? That's what I meant. If I said that I wasn't feeling zened out right now, I would be lying to you. Take one more honest moment here to notice how you feel and accept it. Maybe that was not a very fun experience, and my friend, that's okay. And I trust me when I say that won't be the last time that happens. It's also nice to know that you can revisit these practices and you can use them as resources to grow and expand and, unlock, if you will. So there is a great power in repetition. If this was challenging and even if it was fun, I would love it if you repeated this and shared your experiences, right? Like how it went the first time compared to the second and vice versa. I love interacting over here. It really helps me stay motivated and it shows that people are interested. So comment away. And if you haven't, please like, share, subscribe, do all those things. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for moving with me. We'll take one final inhale in together. Bring your palms together. Inhale in. Exhale, thumbs to third eye. The light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.